Um, there are some things I can control in this office. I can't control whether or not they give me more money in my budget, and I can't control the fact that they're still working on moving me to another location. That is such a headache that I won't trouble you with it. Obviously, that's not done yet. That's obviously something we want to happen. We want to be downtown. We want to be in a safer location, and we are not going to bite the hand that feeds us. We are going to respect PAC and the requirements that they have to go through for government leasing and advertising and all of the stuff they do to get that process moving. So we don't want to be difficult to deal with. We want to be patient, but at the same time, I would very much like to be downtown with my office staff in a safe location. So we can't wait for that to happen, but we are respectful of the people that are working on it for us. Things I can control are moving cases, which we are doing. One telltale sign that you're doing a good job is that people who have set their case for trial now want to resolve their case. I think that the rationale behind that is that if a defendant doesn't think you're going to do anything to them, if they don't think you're serious about prosecuting, they'll just ask the case to be set for trial. They'll expect the deal to get better. They will try to strong arm you into giving them whatever they want. But because I'm here, I'm willing to try cases, and so are my assistants, and everybody in my office is willing to put in the work, issuing subpoenas and getting cases ready for trial. Defendants can't just dictate the terms of their surrender anymore. They can't just tell us what's going to happen. If it's not fair, we're not going to let it happen. We're going to make sentences be fair. We are going to have trials if somebody will not take accountability. And we're going to focus on the cases that need to be focused on. And we're doing a good job of that. Things are moving much, much faster. The grand jury is meeting regularly. Cases are getting indicted on time. Nobody is getting what they call a 60-day dismissal anymore. That would be maybe under the last regime, Edison would not get somebody indicted within 60 days of their preliminary hearing, and the law would require that upon a motion that their charges be dismissed until they're indicted and they be released from any sort of bond or custody. So they would get out of jail just because the grand jury didn't indict them in time. That's not going to happen anymore unless it's a case we don't want to prosecute. So if somebody has had a preliminary hearing, we're going to get them indicted well within that 60-day time frame. We've been doing cases much, much faster than that. I would say we're basically, every 2 weeks, we're doing all the cases from the prior 2 weeks. We're basically caught up. That's great. It's going to take longer to catch up on all the trials, especially if you're going to require people to take fair deals, because some people are just going to want to have trials. That's going to keep more things on the trial docket, if that makes sense. But we're here to trial cases. That is my job. I've always been willing to try cases, whether it be when I was the public defender, when I was new, or at any point in my career. That is what you all are paying me to do, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not, of course, an investigative office, and so if you want to know, like, something bad happened and it's not indicted yet, well, I can't do anything about that until that case is ready to be presented to the grand jury by the investigating officer. And so we're sort of like in a relay race, and we're waiting for the baton is the best way of thinking of that. But I assure you that when things are ready for me to do something, I'm going to do them as fast as can be done, and I'm going to make sure that the case is handled fairly, and I'm responsible and just in what I do in those cases. I do have some things that I want to talk about that are more personal to me or more related to my election. I'm going to try to separate those things from this channel. So this video is only going to be posted on the Commonwealth's Attorney's page. It relates to things that the public should care about with the office. That would be opposed to how's my family doing, how's the election, do you have any opinions on anything else? That stuff, we're going to try to have kind of a clear line between those two things. And so I probably will make a separate post today on my personal page. You may see two posts from the same day. They're different posts, but watch for that. I'll make another video to talk about more election-related things separately, so that this page is strictly about a public office. I think that's the right thing to do. It's a lot of information. If you need me to explain something to you, you just need to talk to me, reach out and talk to me, send me a message on my Facebook page, call the office. send me a message on this Facebook page, my personal one or this one, whichever one you're connected to. I do get a lot of messages. I will do my best to get back with you as fast as I can. And as always, I'm never going to have any professional or personal comments related directly to the big case, let's just say. And that will always be my answer. So, before you ask, if you're media or you're just a curious person, that it would not be professional of me to delve into that stuff. I'm not part of that case, and I will have no comment on that. Anything short of that, if there's a way I can help you, or if you're curious what's going on in your Commonwealth Attorney's office, I work for you. Please reach out for me. I hope you have a great weekend, but I will be happy this weekend or at any time to answer any questions you have. Okay? Thank you.
So here is Matt Buttler, our Commonwealth Attorney for Letcher County. This is his Facebook page, the professional one. And so we're just